and all fullness I pray. You let my whole life be expression of your grace. Every day I live and every day I breathe. Let my whole life be expression of your grace. And that is why I say we cry out of Father. Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. We cry out of Father. Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. Just talk to him one more time. I can't hear your voice. Talk to him. Hey. Talk to him. Give him praise. Give me praise. I can't hear your voice. Give him the fruit of your lips. Hey. So Evaro Takoga yeah Ogana Ofeshira Ogene Rotegene Ofie Abadaku Eruberu question. Who can battle with my God? Who can wrestle with my God? Who can battle with my God? I said nobody. Who can battle with my God? Wrestle with my God. Who can battle with my God? I said nobody. Session over. I cannot see any power that is greater than the power of God. Who can battle with my God? Who can wrestle with my God? Who can battle with my God? There is nobody. Let me say, who can battle with my God? Who can battle with my God? With my God, I say, Ekene Tiriki. Chineke Delipe. Ekene Tiriki. Just to tell you, if you are here, you are sick in your body, just tell him that I am here to receive my healing tonight. I must not go back the same way I came. Talk to him. He can hear you. Talk to him. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior, say, yeah, or you are depressed, or you are confused, or you think you don't have hope, let me tell you this: my hope is built are nothing less than Jesus and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest friend, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ, that's all. Leave your side. All that one is seeking for. Oh, Lord, that one is seeking for. On the hills, far away, stood a whole rugged cross, the heaven, flame of suffering, unction. And I love that whole cross, where the dead resist past, for the Lord was sinners was slain. So I shall reach a whole rugged cross, till my trophies and I lay down. I will cling to the and shall just and so I shall reach a rugged cross, till my trophy and I lay down. I will cling on the hills far away, stood a whole rugged cross, the head of suffering and shame. And I love that whole cross, where the dead resist us, for the love was sinners was slain. So I shall reach out, rugged cross, yeah, till my trophies and I lay down. I will cling to the never fail me yet. Lift your hands. Never fail me yet. Jesus Christ, never fail me yet. There is one thing I know, wherever I go, Jesus never fail me, yeah, never fail, never fail me, never fail me, yeah, Jesus Christ, never fail me. There is one thing I know, there is one thing I know, oh, Jesus Christ, never fail me. My God is bigger than all my problems. He's bigger than my God is bigger. Every mountain I walk in the sea. My God is bigger than all my worries. He's bigger than everything. My God is bigger than every mountain I cannot see. He is bigger than, oh, he is bigger than everything. My God is bigger than every mountain I cannot see. He is bigger than all my worries. He is bigger than everything. My God is bigger than every mountain I cannot see. Just bless his name one more time wherever you are. Oh, give him praise wherever you are. Oh, hey! Give him praise wherever you are. In case you are here, you are sick, or you have fibroid, you have any kind of disease, listen to me, let me talk to you. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. Did you hear me? Something happened, and now I know he touched me and he made me whole. He touched me. Jesus touched me. And oh, that joy that filled my soul. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. Okaka, Okaka, Eze, Ide.
If you know that it's not by your strength, it's not by your power that you are standing and breathing today. If you know that your breath belongs to him, lift up your two hands and worship him. It's not he that willeth, nor he that runneth. Unto God that sheweth mercy. It's not by strength you may prevail. If you know that you are standing today by his mercy, that you are living today is by his mercy, lift up your two hands and worship him. Just give him praise. If you know you are not in the mortuary and you are not lying down in the hospital, you are not in the isolation center, you are not in the emergency hall, of the living God, lift up your two hands and just worship him. So many people are worshiping him in the isolation center. So many people are worshiping him now in the hospital. So many people are worshiping him now by the side of their sickness. But here are you, standing and heading, sitting and heading, walking and heading. Heaven deserves more praise than from you than that man that is lying down in the hospital. Show God that you are grateful. Show him the heart of your appreciation. Hear me. There are people as I'm talking to you now, they are worshiping God in the isolation center. Despite their problem, despite the kind of trouble that has hit them, they still recognize God because they have seen a new day. But yet they are lying down. Some are lying down now, worshiping God in an emergency unit. There are some, as I'm talking to you now, they are watching us in their sick bed, and they are lifting up their hand to say, Lord, thank you that you have made me to see another day. You that is alive here and heavy, standing, sitting, walking, and you are here and healthy. But you are privileged to be hearing the sound of my voice wherever you are, and you know you are not in the hospital, you are not in the emergency center, you are not lying down by the sick bed. Heaven deserves more praise from you than that man that is lying down still worshiping. Heaven, God want to see the heart of your sincerity. To say to him, Lord, I am grateful. Lift up your two hands.
You don't know what he's done for me.
Lift up your two hands and appreciate him.
You don't know what he's done for me. You don't know where
there are some people that are in emergency now. Emergency.
You don't know where he picked me
with their oxygen. They are still thanking God.
You
that
don't
they are able to see the new day. There are some people that with oxygen.
You don't know where he said
that they have seen another new day. You that is
there is no one
standing
that can worship God for me.
Don't deserve more praise.
There is no one
God
that can worship God for me.
Sincerity.
There is no one that can worship God for me. Tonight I came myself to worship myself.
Lift up your two hands and worship him, Lord.
I came myself to worship myself. There is no one
wave your hand to the God
that can worship
wave your hands to the God of the heavens.
There is nobody that can worship God for me. Nobody. There is no one that can worship God for me. Oh, I came myself to worship myself. Tonight I came myself to worship myself.
The Bible says, let every living soul praise the Lord. If you know you are alive and you are sure that you are alive, make a joyful noise to the Lord. If you know you are alive and you are sure, if you know you are alive, you are sure.
Nobody.
You know, take your blessed seat quickly. Something baffled me this morning. Yesterday night, one of my daughters here called me at about 10-11 in the night, and he was shouting, Daddy, oh, Daddy, oh, Daddy, oh, my senior brother, oh, my senior brother, oh, my senior brother, oh. I said, where is he? He said, we are rushing to the hospital. Daddy, oh, he's not breathing, oh, foam, oh. Foam is coming out from his mouth, oh, foam, oh, blood, oh, blood, oh, blood, oh. I said, where is the blood? Did he have an accident? He said, no, Daddy, oh, he did not, oh, he was sleeping, oh, he was sleeping with the wife, oh. Suddenly, the wife saw him started struggling, oh, and the wife started shouting, and they called me, oh, Daddy, as I came now, oh, we are going to hospital. I said, was he sick? He said, no, Daddy, oh. I said, okay, come down, let me pray. Okay, give him phone, let me talk to him. They said that he's not talking, no. From I start hearing, blood, oh. I said, where is the blood coming out from? He said, from his mouth, oh, blood and foam, oh. I said, so he can't talk? Inside the car was hearing shout, The only thing I was hearing, blood of Jesus, 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 blood of Jesus. I was praying, I was still hearing blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of. Small time. I thought he was like, Jesus, Jesus. I said, what is the problem? They said, he stretched. I said, okay. Can you people come down? The noise is disturbing me. This noise is distracting me. If you people can pray more than me, why did you call me? If you believe that I have a word over that man, can everybody in that car in 1 second be calm? And I hear them say, he said everybody should keep quiet. Then in 5 minutes, everybody became calm. I said, okay, they should drop the phone on top of his chest. Then they dropped the phone. Then I first of all introduced myself. Because I know that the spirit is at work there, that there is a presence there. Then I told that presence, I said, I know that even in your blindness, because I know you spirit, I know you are blind. I said, even in your blindness, even if you can't see, you can hear. My name is Pastor Victor Great.
Yes, sir.
Then I said, that person that you are holding captive, I have a link through the sister to that person. Then I say, hear me in 1 second. Since you could not kill that person before they got across to me, I seize the power from your hand.
Amen.
Don't take this life anymore. Then I prayed. While I was praying, they were still going to the hospital. Then I prayed to as my strength can carry me. Then I didn't bother to ask them whether he has come back to life. I pray from sight. Then I said, this man won't die. Then when I finished speaking, then I introduced myself again to the spirit of death that is around him. I say, I am one of the elders of life and immortality. And I came for this purpose. Then after praying, then I offed my phone myself, because I believe I've talked enough and the spirit have had me. So they continued the journey to the hospital. I didn't bother to call them again. Then I switched off my phone. I went and started my midnight prayer. Then this morning, why am I sharing this testimony? This morning, because I have other things to attend, so many things in my book, so many people I will pray for in the night. So as I'm through with this one won't distract the night. So I knew that heaven has answered me. So this morning, just listen to the end of the story. This morning, I received a call from the same sister. And he said, Papa, can you please send me any account? We want to sow seed. We want to thank God. I said, that's okay. Okay, sow it to God, because it's not me that did it. Sow it into the church account and give it to God. It's not of me, it's of him. This one now is not my own, it's him. Let's appreciate him. Then I sent it to her, and she eventually, after like 20 minutes, she called me to say that they have appreciated God. I said, okay. So, and I say, how is your brother now? He said, Daddy, he is on oxygen. Huh? I say, oxygen? Since when? He says, since that yesterday night, he is on oxygen. I said, why are you not sowing seed? He said, when we got to the hospital, doctor rejected him. The first hospital rejected him. The second hospital rejected him. We now took him to a private hospital where they put him on. Also, they were referring us to go to Okara in that night. We knew that they were rejecting him. They did not even allow us to, from inside car. They didn't even, when we are trying to bring him out, they would check and said, we should continue. And the doctor we met told us that he is gone, but he will just try. But it's not 50-50, that is 10-50. That if he will survive is 10, if he will die 40 this night. That he talked to us peacefully and said we should just expect the worst. He said, but you spoke and said he will not die. Now we are appreciating God despite the fact he's on oxygen, but he's alive. Why am I saying this? Some of you are here. I was saying something when I was leading worship. You know, anytime I talk from the altar, I talk from experience. Because every hour of my life, I meet people, I have encounters. Whether physical or spiritual, there is no seconds of my life I don't communicate or handle issues. So sometimes when I climb from this altar, I talk based on reality. My life is a reality. There's nothing like this about my life. The picture of my life is what you are seeing. So I preach realities. I talk realities. Why am I saying this? Some of you are not in the mortuary. You are not in an emergency center. You are not on oxygen. But to worship God, you find it difficult. But look at somebody in oxygen. They are still sowing seed to say he did not die last night. And they are still going to pay the medical doctor the fee of being on oxygen. But they are grateful to God that despite the fact he's still on oxygen, he's not eating, he's not drinking water, he's lying down in one spot since that yesterday, but yet he is alive. If you know you are here, you are not an emergency hall, and you don't want them to rush you to emergency hall before the end of this week. You don't want to appreciate God in a tough way. You don't want to show God in a heart of ingratitude in a tough way. You don't want to know God in a strong way. Some people want this strong thing to meet them. Whatever you are calling problem is not a problem if you are alive. There is hope for the living. If Satan kept your job down, kept your marriage down, but he could not keep your life down, that means Satan has not heard anything concerning you. If Satan kept your contract down, your business, your finance, but he has not been able to pin your life by the side of the bed, urinating, and people will be using rag to clean your body, and every morning they will still be telling you, thank God you have made it. You will not know how much God has been faithful to you. You will not know how much. There is hope for the living. Heaven is not true. Satan has not won, because you are still hell and heady. So if you know you don't want to be rushed to emergency hall before the end of this week, anywhere you are, be on your feet. Appreciating God is more important than asking God for something. I said somebody's on oxygen since yesterday, and the family is still sowing seed to me to thank me. Are you that is here? Evangelist, very hard-headed. How much did you give me? Jesus. Somebody's on oxygen. They are begging for account. In you I trust. This morning, only me light up 21 times to thank God. Me that pray that prayer, I have light up more than 21 times to say, Lord, I am ungrateful to you. Lord, in in my ungratefulness, forgive me. Somebody's by us sitting, and they are still thanking God. And I'm here angry that I wanted BMW Esquire, and God has not given to me. And I'm here. So people are in emergency hall watching this broadcast, and their two hands are up, even when they don't know their fate by COVID-19. And they are lifting up their hands to worship Yahweh. Some are on blood transfusion, but they are watching me. The lady called me from outside country on blood transfusion, and he was appreciating me for the word of God. I watched her, the blood were flowing from the machine. I said, a healthy man is not grateful. Anywhere you are, you don't want to serve God in a painful way. Lift up your heart and say, Lord, I am ungrateful to you. Evil in my nature of ungratefulness. Lord, forgive me. I know I am ungrateful. Lord, I know by the testimony of this word, I know I'm ungrateful. I am ungrateful. Forgive me. Receive my praise. Lord, I am ungrateful. Lift up your two hands and worship him again. You are Yahweh. Say to him, you are ungrateful. You are Yahweh. If somebody by the sick bed is worshiping, you are Yahweh. If somebody in the majesty hall is still worshiping, what of you that is standing here? Heaven desire more praise. God desire more praise from you. You are Yahweh. He desire more. He desire more. He desire more. More. Lift up your two hands. He desire more. Lord, I know you desire more. I might be ungrateful, my friend. Forgive me from ungratefulness. Lord, forgive me. I don't want to know you in a hard way. Forgive my family. Forgive my wife. Forgive my husband. Forgive my children. Forgive us. Keep on looking upon us with the eyes of mercy. We are flesh. Oh Lord, I worship you. I want to lift up your voice. I worship you. You are the one. I worship you. Lord, your name is holy. Take your blessed seed. You know, yesterday I began to know how ungrateful I am. Even if I was the one that prayed that prayer, I began to say, Lord, I'm ungrateful. I knew. I asked God for forgiveness for myself, my family, my wife, my children, and everybody that has been close to me that knows him. And all those that asked me to pray for them for one little thing or the other, I asked God also to forgive them, that we're ungrateful. Somebody is on oxygen and they have not known the faith, but the family is thanking God. I knew how ungrateful I am to God. I'm here very fine. Very fine, and I'm still complaining that he has not done all he told me. I was here still complaining, and since morning till now, I've not been fine. I'll keep on telling God every second, Lord, I know I'm ungrateful. I want to say it as much I can say it to heaven, so that I should also look upon me with the eye of mercy, knowing that I'm flesh. But I told him he shouldn't help me, he shouldn't make me know him in a tough way. He should keep on looking upon me like a child. He should keep on looking upon us. Somebody ate, slept. From sleep, death came. He was not sick. From sleep to emergency hall. He didn't fall on the bed. Since yesterday tonight, I'll not be able to tell them what happened. You hear me just tonight, because I'll be dealing. Please, I want to beg everyone, my viewers all over the world. Please, I'm about to share a very deep revelation that will help somebody to take his life or destiny this season.
Amen.
So that anywhere your life is being kept, when I finish, you will go and look for that life and take it.
Amen.
So I want to appeal that if you are listening to me anywhere you are, please don't be distracted. I'm going to be very, very brief tonight. But I know that when I finish this night, I'm going to help somebody, and somebody must give me seed. Somebody must look for my account to say, Papa, thank you because you have helped me. I want to give you this. Only stingy people will not give to me. But liberal people must give me seed this week after this preaching. I will still be dealing on the topic I entitled, God will depend on what man knows in every season to function for him. But I'll be speaking on one of the top subtitle in that topic. Tonight I'll be sharing knowing what to do in life. Knowing what to do in life to be relevant in a season, or to be relevant in your life. Hear me tonight. Every man that went far on earth went far based on what they knows about their life. Every man, every great man that you are celebrating today, every great man that the earth kept record of, every great man that the earth must talk about, was great, or they were great based on what they know about their life. Every great man that went far, any greatness that man will take far, that man will take it far based on knowing, based on understanding of how and function in his life or her life. So every man that went far on earth went far based on what they know about their life. Hear me. Spending time on earth to find out things about your life is more important than pursuing your life that you don't know. Every great man that rose up one day and fall, they spent time to understand their life before they began to pursue that greatness. Nobody spent time to discover their life and destiny that Satan made caricature of. Spending time to discover who you are, spending time to find out your life is much more important than pursuing your life without knowing who you are. All those that went far a bit and fall and could not rise again were people that didn't spend time to find out who they are before they began to pursue their life and destiny. Excuse me. Jesus spent 30 years of his life to find out who he is before he began to manifest his life. Jesus spent 30 years to find out his destiny, to find out who he was born to be, to find out everything about his life before he began to manifest that life. Hear me. Jesus spent 30 years to find out who he is, the purpose and the future of his life, and manifest that life for less than 3.5 years. And today the world could not finish with the impact of his life because he spent time to find out how things function on earth. He spent time. People don't want to spend time. People are in too haste. That is why if you see any church that Satan will soon close, he will soon kill the visionary, kill his assistant, kill their children, because mosquito bite them and they dream and they went and open church. Satan is just mocking them because he's coming there in a short time. I want to ask somebody, you that went to a prayer banner, how many years have you spent to deliberate on that vision? For almost 5 years, I have no name. Elder, stand up. Stand up. Sam Ajeke, stand up from the back. I saw you from the back. Stand up. 5 good years. Pastor Felix, stand up. 5 years. Mama, stand up. 5 good years. I don't have a name. I was a Christian brother gathering these people. We were calling ourselves workers in the vineyard. Somebody just dreamed and he went and prayed banner. He said, God told me, God will watch how Satan will make ridicule of you in a short time. Satan was coming very soon. I know I told somebody, Satan is not in haste about you. He knows you don't have a future, you don't have root. He has not come to you because he's trying to fight things that has foundation first. You don't have root. You don't have root. You are not a topic to Satan. I see vision. Some people make Satan relevant on earth because they don't know anything about their life. Somebody is running vision. What do you know about vision? many nights have you spent? I fainted when I was running 14 days marathon in their presence. 14 days. In that 14 days, I was doing all night and day to still ask God, which way should I go? I was with them when I was on that 14 days. Not that I'm telling you story, that's why I asked them to stand up. I was praying like this, no food, no water, asking God, should I get up or should I sit down? I was there, I slumped. And they went and bring a blast. So I'm dead. After like 12 hours, I got up. And they gave me the first water. But I knew I was hearing the voice. You are called, my son. You are called. But I told him, Lord, is this how you call people? Without getting them ready. So that every night I was, Jesus, hey, shut up. Is that how? Excuse me here. Any destiny men this spend time to get ready for, they can't take that destiny far. Try to find out your life. It doesn't matter. That is why when men spend time in a thing, they can defend it at any time. When a medical doctor spends 7 years, after 7 years, he go another 8 years to specialize on something. Even if you call that doctor by 3 a.m. for emergency, he knows where to tear. Even if that doctor is sleeping, doctor that spent 14 years, somebody that spent, take your seat, sir, take your seat, man. Somebody that spent 14 years to find out, you can't compare that man with auxiliary nurse that just went and helped a doctor to hold syringe, and the next 2 days he will open a chemist store and look for a name, Restoration Clinic Apostle. And when you are sick, he start giving you injection. It will form that thing. It will form whether you like it or not. That is what most of you are suffering. It's apprentice that gave it to you. Yes. Somebody spent 14 years. And somebody says it's not important to waste time in it. That is in haste. Because he saw God telling him that is a pharmacy. Pharmacy that somebody went on 6-7 years to read. You were employed and they are paying you 10,000. By holding syringe, you went and opened a store. I start talking about that man that spent all the days of his life to study how to give syringe. Excuse me. If you are here, you are not where you want to be yet, or you are not there yet. Satan is not the one holding you. You have not understand how God functions in men.
Yes, sir.
Or how things operate on earth. God does not delay man that find out his life. And Satan doesn't have ability to keep a man down. That is why you see churches everywhere. If you multiply, pastors misbehaving. Who dream we wake up and open church? In the name of prophecy. Prophecy is too small to make a church. The word of God should be governed by revelation. first, he didn't make heaven. It is the word that make him who he is. Hear me. Spending time. Every great man that went far on earth went far by what they know about their life. You can't keep a future you didn't prepare much for. You will lost it. Any rich man you are celebrating today, any rich man that took his wealth from a young age to a particular age, and his grandchildren still met him. There are men, they were rich, they are still paying school fees for their grandchildren. I met a man some few days that told me he has been rich for more than 50 years, and today he has a capital assignment to pay school fees for all his great grandchildren. And he's still a rich man, because when he came here to visit me, the day before yesterday, he came here with 2020 Lexus. That car should be 75 million. Not that Bejon you are driving that have different engine. All his hair, at least you met the person I was talking, all his hair was white. And somebody just rose yesterday and he fell. He said, Satan, shut up. If I hear you again, Satan took it from you because you don't know how rich men should behave. You didn't spend time to study rich men. You want to run vision. How many men of God did you spend time to watch? Don't watch us coming to altar. Find out what we are doing in our private time. You don't know a man, anointed man in the altar. You know him by his private life. The life he lives in privacy is more important than what you do in the altar. Find out how we pay price every night. For the past 2 weeks, I've been running some program with some families. On program. And for almost so many months now, we have not still talk of night watch sleep. And you told me you want to be like me. But you saw me all in mind. Find out my life. You can't be like me, or so find out my private life. When you understand how I spend my life, then go to my wife and ask him, how do you people live? Then if he took time to, if she can take time to explain to you, you will decide whether you want to be like me. Don't be like me by wearing a banner. Any tailor can sew it. You can even hold credit to wear it. You can live a pretentious life, it doesn't matter. When you go home, the tailor will start drugging you. But the genuine life is the life inside. Spend the time to find. If I ask somebody, he said, Satan, hear the word of God. Satan does not have ability to keep one man down that has spent time to find out their life. Do you know when men spend time to find out their life? Circumstances does not have ability to make them to change that life. Any life you change by little heat is a life you copy. Shakapatusuta. You know, sometimes I will be laughing some people. I know Satan will soon come and shake them. In the night you'll be snoring. And the Bible says, watch and pray. A man of God in the night is snoring. up, he said, the grace is sufficient for me. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I knew how grace worked. I'm a product of grace. When you see me, nobody need to tell you that this man is a product of grace. Very much product. You don't need two eyes to interpret my life. Unless you are blind. When you see me, you will know that his second name is grace. Don't tell me how I walk. I am an interpreter of it. I am a copy of it. But I understand how life functions. Every great future is a prepared future. You can't apprehend any great future without spending time to get ready for it. And anything you didn't spend time to get ready for, you will lose it in a short time, no matter how you prophesy upon. Prophecy can stand the test of time. It doesn't stand forever. The prophecy of vision is for an appointed time. Something that will stand for a very long time is something you spend time to know. Oh, it's like you people are sleeping. Should we get up and go home? Don't tell me that man prophesied to you. Prophecy is fine. Spend time to find out who you are. Will make you to be more firmer, even in trial time. Because prophecy can fade away. When trial circumstances come, you will forget prophecy. But if you spend time to find out who you are, even in a tough time, you will stand the test of time. Can I shock you? Because I'm about to, I'm not going to go beyond 5:30. Once it's 5:30, anywhere heaven ask me to stop and stop. If Jesus, the man you are talking about, the man you are doing many years, Jesus has lived on earth and has gone. The earth is still celebrating the impact of just 3.5 years. He died at the age of 33 years. His ministry started at the age of 30 years. So from 1 year to 30 years, he was spending time to find out things about his life so that people should not interpret it for him. Like I said, if you can't interpret your dream, people will do what? Interpret it for you. So anyway they say it, take it away. When Joseph was able to interpret his dream, could his brothers change it?
No, sir.
Ask God to open the eye of those he will give to me. You can't have a rich father and be answering the son of a poor man. Something must be wrong with you. Not that the thing is not there. Every day God is opening your eye that he can provide it in 1 second. I didn't come here to gather people. I came here to raise king.
Hallelujah.
If I want to gather crowd, I will build a tent and take the money to go and put in foreign account. Send my children and wife to America and be eating cake and keep it in wood. When I was building this edifice, I took a picture of how palace should look like because of the people I came to raise.
Yes, sir.
don't have the destiny of kingship, you can't stay here long. You must go to where you belong. I'm not here to pastor everybody. I came to pastor a specific kind of people. I won't pastor men that did not spend time to discover their life, because they will curse God. When men begin to make mistake about their life, they will begin to blame their uncle, their auntie, their pastor. They'll begin to blame even God. Anytime you take a wrong destiny of your life, you will blame everybody around you. When I see people blaming people for their life, I know that they are people that have taken a wrong destiny. They have made a wrong choice. When people make a wrong choice, they will begin to see people as their problem. If I didn't discover my life, I would have still be blaming my uncle that first built house in my father's house, that didn't dash me money when I'm supposed to be a giver, giving the uncle children and buying car for them. I should have been expecting that first uncle that rose there was one of my uncle, he saw money, and then everybody will go with that short biscuit. But I didn't wait for him to take my life. I didn't go to him one day. Even when everybody was going to Lagos to meet him, I was in PTR here. I didn't pay transport from Warri to go and meet him one day, because I knew that there is a life I saw that is bigger than that life he's living. He's giving people biscuit, but I know that in my time I will buy car for people.
So
anytime I give people car, I don't call it big deal. I say something I know when I was a child. When I was growing, I know it from me. Even if my father does not have one, I knew. When I was growing, I knew. When I was building my house, I was asking them to create space because we will have car problem. We will have. When I was building this church, I know there will be problem in this area. I know that this war is not a limit. Victor Great knew. Can somebody look at Luke 3? Take your seat. Luke 3 verse 32. Jesus spent 30 years. 30 years. Luke 3:23. Luke 3:23. Luke 3:23. Jesus spent 30 years to find out his life before he started. He spent 30 years and manifest only 3 years. And because he spent time to find out who he is before he started pursuing that life, nothing could stop him until he finished that life. He manifested only 3 years, and yet the earth is still talking about the same part. Let's go.
now Jesus himself
began
his ministry
started his ministry
at about 30 years of age.
Look at it. Jesus started his ministry. Nobody knew him. Even if he knew, he was the Messiah. People are too hasty. That's why when Satan want to close it, he close it down. If you have a vision, don't be you don't have it. You only want to make name. Watch every great vision that stood today. Their vision men spend time to narrate. Watch every place that has closed. There are places men dream and went to open. Every great life. How will you know a child that has a destiny? If you have children, watch them. Watch what they spend time to do. You will differentiate them. After some time, one will go and carry his book. You will know that this one, I've seen his life inside book. Only and go carry book. After watching cartoon for like 20 minutes, he will start looking for pencil. Years he was still finding out his life. Spend time to find out your life is more important than pursuing that life you have not understood. It will crash. Every work that men spend time to build, that work stands firm. He said, now Jesus began his ministry
at about 30 years of age. Being as was supposed. The son of Joseph.
The son of Joseph.
The son
of what?
Heli.
Child of God, you hear me? When you spend time in a thing, it will help you to understand how it works properly. When Jesus spent time to find out who he is, circumstances, when heat came, people thought he would change that life. He said, la, I know this life that I spent 30 years to wait for. You can't come and interpret it for me in 2 days time. Something you spend time to wait for. Get ready. You read on one course. Read. Prophet was somebody wake up and start giving you prophecy. I beg, that prophecy should go and look for his definition. That prophecy, he should, in fact, plus that prophet and that prophecy need to be flogged. Somebody spent 15, 16 years becoming a master in something. Satan know he has lost it out. All of you that Satan put sword on in life, Satan knew you didn't know what you are pursuing. You just wake up and began to pursue it. Hear me and hear me right. Jesus went far on earth because he knows his life. He knows that even if he was born as a son of carpenter, he knew that he was not born to be a carpenter. Somebody's here blaming his foundation. Somebody's here telling me, Papa, do you know why I am poor? I came from a poor family. Papa, do you know why nothing good is happening around me? I came from an ugly foundation. Excuse me. Your foundation cannot interpret your life if you know your life. Every child that is born to advance his family. You came to move that family further.
Yes,
so that family does not have ability to keep you down if you know who you are. Every family has a way they function. If you function like the way they function, you will be down.
Sure.
Did you hear me?
I hear you, sir.
Hear you.
Jesus. Do you know why Jesus went far on earth? He went far. Number one, he spent time to know who he is, to find out his life. If even if he was born as a son of a carpenter, he know that him himself cannot be a carpenter. He knew that the kind of destiny he has is not a carpenter destiny. He know that the kind of life he saw himself is a kingship life. It's a messianic life.
Yes, sir.
So his root, where he came from, could not keep him down, because he know he has found out his life. When you don't know who you are, you live the life of other people. You can live life of a family because you have not spent time. Oh, papa. You can live life of a family. You can live life of a background. You can live life of a foundation, because why? You have not spent time to find out, to know who you are. When men doesn't have ability to interpret the self, to look into the self, men with other people, blind people will interpret it for them.
Hallelujah.
Most people you are running to interpret your life. Do you know why? You know they are making mistake. If you run to a blind man that cannot look into you, he will interpret your life based from his life, and he will make mistake. Somebody that should tell you your life is somebody that should be able to look into you.
Oh, we hear you, sir.
Jesus knew. He knew that he was not born to be a carpenter. He knew that he knows that there was a messianic destiny in him, a kingship destiny in him. He knows that there is something in him that is more than a carpenter. He knows, even if he was following his father to workshop, to help him, to hold wood, to cut, even if he knows how to cut the wood, he knows by himself that there is something, there is a life in him, there is something about him that is more than cutting wood and nailing a table. Even if that is a level everybody in the family is born to attend, he knew that there is something in him that has ability to interpret that family in another way. He knew that there is something, everybody that ended that level, there is something they didn't find out to know. When people don't know how things function, that thing will keep them down. I came from a particular family, but God forbid that Victor should go home the way I told myself. I can't go to my father's compound and sleep in my old father's house. Even if I don't go to village, if I will go there once, I'll build a tent there. If it's just one night, I sleep there, it's okay. Me, Victor Gate. Because I met my father sleeping in his own father's house. As a child, I knew. When I was in boarding school, when I was in school here, I will go to a village. My senior sisters are in the church. I will come to a village as a young boy, as a student. I will take my money that I will use to feed, to go and sleep in a cheap hotel, even if it's 1,000 naira. People say you do pass. I said I was not. There is a destiny I saw. I don't have that destiny of struggling with two people in one room. They say poor man picking when they do pass himself. I say yes. You people saw yourself as poor man picking. Me, I saw myself as a rich man. So it's an error for me to come and follow you people. They say they do pass yourself. I say time will tell.
Hallelujah.
As I'm not dragging with you people, but if heaven leave, And today, every one of them are alive. I used to tell my senior God, used to comp me so much. But today I'm a big man now. And he's sitting down here looking at me. Give me better comp. Because I was stubborn somehow. Then I will go and meet her and say, I'm a potential fine boy. He go look me, go shake his head. There was one day he came to my house. He said, I didn't know when you were telling me you were a potential fine boy. Now I understand. I said, give him some cup of coffee. Finding out your life. If you spend time to find out your life, don't worry. Don't accept the life you are living now if it's not your life. Keep on working on yourself. Your situation does not have ability to interpret your life. Your situation is a step to prepare you for your life. Don't settle in your situation. Situation is a step. It's only when you choose to settle in that situation. Excuse me, Jesus was born. Oh, come on, can we stand up? Can we be on our feet? Be on our feet. Can we be on our feet? He was born as a son of capital, but he knew. Can you stand anywhere you are? He knew that there is something in him that is more than a capital. He knew that he was born to be. He knew that there is a kingship, there is a kingship thing about him. He knew that there is a messianic glory, messianic honor about him. He knew that his foundation is too small to interpret his life when he has already seen his life. So when he was spending time with his father there, he didn't allow the time he spent in that capital workshop to make him to settle down in that workshop. At the age of 12, he abandoned them. Even when his father was already telling him, you have finished learning capital. He was telling his father, I was following you to capital workshop. Does not mean that I'm a carpenter. When you interpret your life, when you find out your life, Satan can't change you. If you hear that Satan is toying with your life and destiny, Satan know that you have not found out who you are. Satan know. It doesn't matter what people say. When you are final, people, circumstances, people can make you a rich man to start living like a poor man. You are a poor man. May they not talk with you. May they not talk. So Dangote should come here and start drinking Gary. Brigade. Adeboye should come here and start drinking. He has humility. Doesn't mean he will accept everything. Humility is not stupidity. You hear me? I say humility is not stupidity. It's humble does not mean he's a fool. There are things he will still do. You will know this man is not our level. You can't hide your life for a very long time. If I want to know who you are, I will observe you for some time. I will interpret you. I will interpret you from the way. I will only spend time to observe you. I don't need to be a prophet to interpret some life. Do you know that there was Because why? Stand where you are. I'm through. When the Pharisees, the high priests, the elders, when they were criticizing him, when they were fighting him, they said, why we are fighting you is because you are a son of a carpenter, making yourself the king of Jews. They asked him, truly, are you a king? He said to them, yes, you have already said it. I am a king. Circumstances can make me to change the life I know about myself. I won't swap that life. When you don't know yourself, any little thing, you begin to say, maybe I'll take a wrong decision. You know already that you didn't study your life before you took decision. You don't wave men that find out their life to put their life into it. If it's not working, they will wait a little. If they have spent time to find it out, where you are standing, let me show you this scripture, then we will pray. Do you know that if you look at Luke 23 verse 3, they wanted him when circumstances came, when trouble came, they wanted him to renounce the life. He said to them, this life is something I spent time from the age of 12. I spent time to find out this life. You can at this age of 33 years, something I've spent my life to find out who I am, that I'm a king. You just want to use one day because of it to make me to denounce it. He said, la lie. The Pilate asked him, saying, are you the king of Jews? He answered, I said, it is as you say.
So Pilate said to the chief priest,
he said, you have said it. You can't beat me to say I am no longer king. When people fake their life into things, any little thing they will deny it. Deny something you are born for, and you know it. Something I spent 12 years of my life to go without food and water. You will want to wake me up one day and said, are you a man of God? Are you an head of life? 12 years of 21 days, night and day, no food, no water. God will punish that devil. That we wake up one night, 12 years, when men are preserving their life. I was spending my life in pain to find out my place. And I don't know when I'll be through yet. You can ask that pastor that is just walking in your door, knocking your door, giving you prophecy. Not a man that gave his life into something to find it out. Do you know, at the age of 12, Jesus has already found out that there is something about him that is more than a capital. Child of God, you know, if I show you Psalm, can we look at Psalm 113 verse 7? You are not poor because your father is poor. You are poor because you don't know anything about your life. You don't know what to do to become a rich man. Find out what to do. Find out. You don't know what to do to get out from that family circle. That is why that family circle tie you. If you want to get out, find out what to do. If you look at Psalm 1, look at it.
He raises the poor.
He raised the poor out of the dust. He lift up. He lift the need
out of the ash.
Excuse me. He said he has ability, whether you came from a poor background, as a son of a poor man, you have ability to become a multi-millionaire. If you want, find out what to do. Find out what time. If you go to any family where nobody's rich, everybody in that family are stingy people. The Bible says, liberal heart shall be made fat. As a young boy, that his father did not have car, my first 2 cars, brand new cars, was given as a seed, and I came from a home. The one of the Masiarufi, Tiaroba, it was you that drove that car out. Before we went and sowed that seed, we went to Port Harcourt to preach. I came back with what? With transport, and they gave me a car. I said no, I don't want to drive this car, and I will still begin to trek. I took the car, I gave it a man of God that is of age, and I came from a background that has no car.
Hallelujah.
Somebody say, why is God giving this man car? God was testing me. I knew my father has never given anybody a car. My father has never sowed seed to people. So when I wake up, I saw everybody down. I knew that there is a reason why everybody in this family is down. Nobody want to take a risk. The Bible says he raises the poor out of the dust. The dust is the lowest foundation of the earth. The dust is the most rejected place. So I don't care to know whether you came from a rejected family. If you are still growing up and you are rejected, it's a curse. You can be born from a rejected family, but it's a curse if you continue to grow as a rejected man. Boy, giving birth to you in a poor family doesn't matter, but remaining poor is a problem, because every child that is born to advance
Family.
Find out if everything has the way they work. Try and find out, knowing something about your family and your life will help you. People that, if you are here, hear this word. If you see a man at the age of 40 years and above still struggling, know that man has lost out what he's supposed to know early to be where his mate is. If nobody helped that man will die without fulfillment. At the age of 40, you are still struggling. You have already lost what you're supposed to know. You can't get up again until you are helped. And if people abandon you, you will die unfulfilled. 40 years and above, you are still saying you don't know what is God plan for you. You do. You are already 40 years above. If you see anybody from 40 years, whether it's a man or woman, that is still struggling, he has made mistake about his life. He has made mistake somewhere. And if nobody wake up, the only prayer I will pray now, if you have passed, if you are from 40 years, I will pray for a helper. If nobody come to help you, I see you going, like I see you dying without fulfillment of destiny. Miracle won't change it. You need the help. And if you are here, you are below 40 years, try and find out your life so that you will not make mistake those men you know that are suffering make. Try and find out. I'm talking from experience. My name is Pastor Victor Great.
Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
God will not help you until you know things about your life. Until you know things. God is not delaying you. Find out your life. Heaven will help you. When men take a right step, they will arrive early. You can be a son of God. You can be a son of God. You can be a son of a prophet and die. You can see me doing miracle and you are around me. You will see me driving the 2000. I know I will soon drive the 2020 car. I'll soon bring it to church.
Hallelujah.
You will see me. You might die following me until you find out how things work in your life. Do you know that there was a man, a son of a prophet himself, walking with a miracle worker, walking with Elisha? The man doesn't know how things work, and he doesn't want to find out. He does not want to find out who he is and how things work. Do you know that man in the midst of God? Elisha was a God where things were happening. Destiny. Do you know the man died as a poor man? He died as the highest debtor in Israel. Abu. And Elisha will do like this. When he died, the wife came to Elisha and said to Elisha, my husband, your prophet, your son, you know how he fear God, how he respect God, how he honor God. You know now he's dead. Debtors are coming to take me. Elisha said to him, it's not that God cannot do miracle. Your husband was walking around me, but he has not found out how things work. He has not found out know himself. He was just following me, celebrating miracle. He didn't spend time to find out how God can do this. He said, what do you have? He said, your husband has something, but he doesn't know how to use it. He was stingy.
2 Kings 4 verse
He
1.
was stingy. He was hiding that cup of oil. Elisha said, go there, bring that little cup of oil, bring it, give it to me, let me multiply it. Your husband died because he was a stingy man. There's no stingy rich man. Every rich man is a risk taker. You can only define stinginess in poor people. I don't know how you hear me.
Yes, sir.
Even if you say a rich man is stingy, when he want to spend the money, they want to spend it, you will know it's not stingy. He can't burn it on anything that is not value. Sit down in 20 minutes, he will start spraying the money. If he spray finish, he enter, he can't walk out. You know the man is not stingy. He only choose not to give to you because you are wicked. You dash wicked people money. Somebody you will still finish giving, he will still go back and start talking against you. That's why some rich men doesn't waste time to give you money. They know how poor people talk. Can we get up? If you are blessed, lift up your two hands and appreciate him.
Let the Lord have his way.
Let the Lord
Have his way.
have his way.
Put your hands.
Anywhere you are, lift up your two hands and worship him.
And let him
lead you.
Look up, see a crowd. I wait you over there. Let the Lord have his way.
Lift up your two hands. Let the Lord
have his way.
Oh Lord.
Let the Lord have his way. Put your hands in his hand and let him lead. Look above, see a crowd. I wait you over there. Oh, let the Lord have his way. Oh, let the Lord have his way. Let the Lord have his way.
hear you are blaming your roots for your predicament, heaven will not forgive you. Do you know why heaven will not forgive you? The man you are praying to, God Christ, Jesus, came from the worst background. If today the earth is celebrating him, and if you make heaven and you tell him that your root kept you down, heaven will reject you. They say, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Because of the kind of destiny Nazareth has. There is no single rich man. The highest occupation in Nazareth is fishing and carpentry. They have not produced any prominent man. The highest building there is by the sea, mud house. So that was why when revelation came and said something great will come from here, people say it can't be possible. There is no destiny here to produce this thing. From a place of hopelessness, great hope came out from there, because of a man that spent time to find out his life, to take a new lifestyle. You can't become what you did not make yourself, and heaven will never make you what you have not made yourself. The time you spend blaming people about your life, spend that time to find out what to do about your life to get up. When you see people talking much, when you see people in a problem talking much, understand that they are confused people. A man that knows what to do when he's in a problem doesn't spend time to talk. He spends time to find out what to do to get out of it. Don't help a man that is not willing to get up. When you want to help somebody, you say talking too much, leave him there. He's already a confused person. You can't do much for him. You can't do much. Even if you do, we still come back to fault you. I'm telling you the truth. When I want to help some people, I will say it's okay, I will help you. He continue talking again. I say it's good. If I stand up, I won't do it again. Even if you do it, give that person 1 year. He will come back to speak against you. When people find out their life, they go for it. Every man on earth has a life to live. Your uncle can't live your life for you. If your uncle is rich, he has not earned the door of richness. If you are here, you are barren. You are here, you don't have child. You are not barren because God closed your womb. You are barren because you have not found out what to do for your womb to open. If you look at that verse, if you read that 7 down to 9, that's Psalm 113 verse 7 to 9. He said, raises the poor from the dust, and he goes far again. If we are there now, okay, go down, go to verse 8. That he may set him with praises
with the princes of
his people. Go to verse 9 and the last.
He grants the barren woman a home.
Grant the barren woman home.
Like a joyful mother of children. Praise the Lord.
If you see any woman that died out of barrenness, he chooses to die out of barrenness. It's only cursed women by God that die as barren. If you are not cursed and your womb is closed, find out what to do. Once shall turn does not define the destiny of a thing. Second time I turn, a righteous man shall fall 7 times. Don't tell me you took 3 journey and you are tired. You don't have a future in that thing. If your future is in a thing, you won't take away your life until you get that thing. Anywhere you are, lift up your 2 hands. Father, I pray for those of them that are 39 years below. I pray for them that after this service, Lord, you will open their eyes to know things about their life.
Amen.
I pray that they will not make the mistake that other people make. As many of them that has already taken a wrong path, as many of them that has already taken a wrong journey. Baba, how far a man is going does not matter. It is only when he got it right that matter. How far a man has gone in a journey, and the journey does not have a useful end, a good end. Baba, making a U-turn is very important. I pray for those of them that have already started pursuing their life and they are pursuing it in the wrong direction. My Father, I pray, I send the angel of immortality to go before them, to revise them, to revise them, to revise them. I don't care. The Bible said the end justified the beginning. It does not matter how far you have gone. I pray for you. If you are a young man here, you are a young woman here, you have taken a journey, and I hear God saying that step you are taking is a wrong step. You might like it, you might envy it, but I hear heaven saying that there is no destiny. Your life is not in that journey. You took that journey because of love or passion. You have not spent time to find out what your life is about to become. I pray for you that before the end of this week, my God will come to you in a dream. He will come to you in a revelation. He will come to you in a vision to reveal your destiny for you. And I pray for you. If you have already taken a wrong step, before this weekend, I ask my Father which is in heaven to help you with force to reverse that step, move to the right direction. I position you to your right direction. I position you. You will not waste your life. You will not end your life the way men ended their life. You will not end your life in a shameful way. You will not end your life in a painful way. You will not end your life in a troublesome way. You will not end your life in a tearful way. I pray for you. You must arrive well. You must arrive well. You must arrive well. That journey, that road that nobody saw, that there is a destiny in it. Nobody your root saw it. After this night, the God of this commission will open your eye to that road. That road that is full of glory. That road that is full of honor. That road that is full with destiny. That nobody in your root, in your foundation was able to picture. I ask my Father to open your eye, open the eyes of your understanding, open the eye of your deep revelation to understand, to see that thing that nobody has seen in your root, to see that future, to see that career that that nobody has been able to share. May God open your heart. Open your heart. You will not make mistake that your fathers make. You will not make mistake that your mothers made. That wrong road that everybody is compelled to follow, that made them to end in the same way. I pray for you. Hearing the sound of my voice, you will not take that the same road. My Father will give you a new road. You will arrive better than your brothers. You will arrive better than your sister. You will arrive better than your uncle. You will arrive better than your friend. You will finish well. 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 What kill your father will not kill you. What kill your uncle will not kill you. What kill your auntie will not kill you. What kill your friends will not kill you. What kill your uncle will not kill you. Things that brought them down will not bring you down. I take you to another direction. I take you to another road. Your story must be different. 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 Somebody shout fire, traitor. Fire! 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 If you are 40 years and above, lift up your right hand. Father, I pray for them. Father, you told me that there are ways that are pleasant to men. You say the end is destruction. Father, most of them made a mistake unknowingly to them. When a man is struggling with something he's not meant to struggle with, that means he did something wrong or he took a wrong decision unknowingly to him that brought him to the spot where you are. Every road of life has where it lead men to. You won't know how a road, the end of a road look like until you follow that road. What most of you are suffering today is not something you are supposed to suffer. But you, unknowingly to you, because you were not helped. There was nobody to help you at a particular young age of life. You didn't miss somebody that has a visionary eye, that has the ability to look into you. You took your journey by like or love. You took your journey by the way your eyes see. And today, you are complaining about many things about your life. And you know that you have gone far. You can't change it again. There are things you can't change. You only need help. You only need help. Lift up your hands. If you are 40 years and above. Father, all Pakasita Lata. I pray for so many of them.
Amen.
That find themselves in a road of struggle. That find themselves in a road of difficulty. That find themselves in a road where they could not interpret things they meet. But yet, because they have gone far, they don't know how to turn back again, because they have gone to the end of the road. And now they took a destiny of something that is not part of them. And every day of their life, they live to complain for one thing or the other. My Father, I pray for them. That after this service, I send the angel, the comforter, the heaven, the God, the angel that knows the beginning from the end, to come and give them help. I pray for you that the angel of help will locate you. 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 Spirit and men will meet you wherever you are to give you help about this level. You will not end in this situation. You will not end in this trouble. You will not end in this predicament. You will not end in this struggle. You will not end in this frustration. The God of heaven will come to give you help. The God of heaven will locate you. Will locate you. Will locate locate you. Help is coming your way. Help is coming your way. Help is coming your way. If you need a man, the God of heaven will send man to you. If you need a woman, the God of heaven will send a woman to you. If you need a spirit, the angels of heaven will locate you. 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 Your story must change. Heaven will give you a better life. He will give you a better life. He will give you a better life. He will give you a better life. It doesn't matter the mistake you have made, because you are alive. I hear God say it's not late. Lift up your two hands and worship Him. Lift up your two hands and worship Him. Father, thank you. 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 Lord, we worship you. Lift up your two hands and worship Him. Lord, we give you praise. 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 Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name we pray. There's somebody here. God want to do something healing in your woman. God want to heal your husband. You, since you gave birth, it's not that you have finished giving birth, but since you gave birth to your last baby, you've been feeling a sharp pain under your abdomen. Since you gave back to your last baby, it's not that you have finished giving birth, but you have been feeling a very heavy pain on the down part of your abdomen. You gave back to your last baby, you have been feeling pain, a serious pain, and heaven told me that is one of the reasons. It's something that they did spiritually to you. Have been feeling pain under your. It's not that you are through with baby, but since you gave birth to your last baby, you have been feeling an intensive pain. Okay, you know, your husbands are not here. Your husband is here. If your husband is here, all of you go and get water. Go and get water. Wait, who is Bola? Is there anybody? You are Bola. You are Bola. Where is your husband? Go and get water. Go and get water. Go use your hand. Go and buy water and come. Go and use water. Go and buy water and come. With something like Sonia. Your name is Sonia. You are in the church. Sonia, come. Sonia, come. Sonia, okay. Okay, this Sonia that I'm talking about, you are having there is a continuous dream you are having. A continuous dream, and this regulatory dream, either you see yourself in the old place where you live, or you see yourself in a school. You see yourself in an old place.
Yes,
okay, this Sonia, you always see yourself eating in a dream. Both of you dissenting. Okay, this Sonia I'm talking, one faithful day you dreamt and you saw yourself like in an old place, and your brother also told you, say he dreamt that the same dream. Your brother told you, is he you?
Yes, sir.
Your brother told you,
Yes, sir.
he has that the same dream.
Yes, sir.
Okay, both of you need that. Just somebody here, I don't know. It's not that you are pregnant. It's not messy, but you see yourself flowing with blood. It's not that you are pregnant. It's not messy. Anywhere you are, stand up. Lift up your seat. Lift up your hand. It's not that you are pregnant. It's not that you are pregnant. It's not menstrual flow, but you see yourself like blood. You see yourself that you are flowing. It's not menstrual flow, and the heavens say you are here. God want to bring a perfect healing to you. You see yourself not normal flow. No. You will notice that this is not menstrual flow, but you will be flowing. I hear the angel say that if you didn't come out, you will suffer it. You will suffer. And he said to me, you are in the church. You will see yourself flowing. You will see yourself. He see you are here. I see the angel said he came to give you healing. He says it's not menstrual flow. He said, but you will suffer this thing to death if you didn't come. That is what he told me. He said, you are here. I speak for him. I don't say what he didn't show me here. He says no more rough. You see, but you will just see yourself bleeding. You will see it. He said, but if the angel of healing, they perfect it here. He said, what is something you will suffer for a very long time? He said, I came here in this service to heal you. He said, I didn't come to make mockery of you. He said, but I came to heal you. There's somebody here, there is a continuous dream you are having now. Dream of armed robbers. Continuous dream of armed robbers. Of armed robbers. Of armed robbers. He said you will just dream like as if you had an encounter with armed robbers. He said this dream has been playing now. It has been playing for some time. Come this side. This dream has been playing. All of you go like this. All of you come like this. You see, it has been playing for some time. And there are three persons here. God said to me, he said, nothing you put your hand that succeed to the end. Anything you start, you put your hand, it will end suddenly. He said, three of you are here. He said something, an exchange was done. Nothing you start. This last set of people should go back here. Nothing you start that you will ever finished. No matter how you start it will end. It will not end well. No matter how effort you put in it. He said there was an exchange. He said somebody's tapping the destiny of your glory. Somebody's tapping. Anywhere you are, stand up. Anywhere you are, stand up. Lift up your seat, lift up your frame, lift up your tithe.
I don't want you to miss this station, so I'll be waiting to bless you and be with you the same platform on the same time. God bless you. This is wonderful. I hope you are being blessed by this sermon. I know God is doing great things this moment in your life. I don't want you to miss this station, so I'll be waiting to bless you and be with you the same platform. For prayer and prophecy is an imposture. Please ignore, report, and block that account. God bless you. Praise the Lord. My name is Pastor Victor Great, the senior pastor of Zion Ark of Covenant International Bible Church worldwide. This information is for my viewers all over the world. Please, I don't ask for help or arm of any kind from my viewers on social media when praying for them. It has come to my notice that there are few individuals using my picture, my name, to ask for help and arm from people on social media network. Please, I don't chat with people on social media network. I only go there to pray. So anybody asking you for any financial help, asking you to send seed or sacrifice to any orphanage home, or giving you account for prayer and prophecy is an imposture. Please ignore, report, and block that account.